She didn't think he'd remember her. She'd barely recognized him. You sat behind me in science, and you always leaned forward to copy my homework, he said without preamble. No, no, she said, protesting by waving her hands. Oh, he said, well, you look like Martina Roth. She's the one who sat behind me. I think it was Roth. Ross. It's me. It's Martina, she said. It's just, I wasn't copying your homework. I was trying to see the animals you drew in the margins of all your papers. She remembered them well. Every page of his notebook looked like an illuminated manuscript. He appeared confused. Bunnies. You drew lots of bunnies. And birds and sheep and foxes. Recognition dawned. Cats. Those were cats, not foxes. Right, cats, she said, embarrassed. Do you still draw? They were so sweet, your little animals. No, I don't draw, he said. If you like my animals, you were the only one. Teachers don't like doodles. She wanted to say, but they were more than doodles. Your bunnies had real character. I remember the one that flew a kite and the one that sailed a boat. She said instead, no, I guess they don't. She wanted to ask him how he'd ended up in a wheelchair. She wanted to ask him if he was visiting his hometown, same as she, or if he'd moved away and then moved back, or if he'd never left. She wanted to ask him why he quit drawing. They lingered, she standing with her hands in her open front coat, trying not to appear to be looking down on him, he squinting up in the bright sunshine, a navy-colored scarf moving in the downdraft from the smooth-walled bank building. He'd been going in, she'd been adjusting her shoe when they met. Well, he said, my lunch break is over, back to work. Oh, you work here at the bank? She said and looked at the bank as if to confirm that it was a bank. You should have copied off me in math, he said. I was better at math than science. I didn't copy, it was the animals, she said, but quietly. She wanted to say, I loved your little bunny adventures. The one that made friends with the bears, the one that had a treehouse. How would a bunny get into a treehouse? I didn't take the same math class you did, I don't think, she said instead. She wanted to prolong the conversation, to tell him how his bunny world was nearly the only thing she thought fondly of from high school. Right, he said, moving his wheels slightly forward, near the silver button he'd pushed to open the door. I guess they probably don't like bunnies and foxes on bank papers either, she said. No, he said, not correcting her about the foxes. Well, it was good to see you. I hope you were doing great, she said. Tell your sister hi. She's dead, he said, not looking back. The door closed behind him. Martina Ross stood on the sidewalk next to the smooth-walled bank building and thought about a bunny sailing a boat on the wide, wide sea.